sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on and he comes to life. Automatic joy, that is why I want a coin-operated boy. Made of plastic and elastic, he is rugged and long-lasting. Who could ever ask for more? Love without complications galore. Many shapes and weights to choose from. I will never leave my bedroom. I will never cry at night again. Wrap my arms around him and pretend. Coin-operated boy. All the other real ones that I destroy cannot hold a candle to my new boy, and I'll never let him go. And I'll never be alone. And I'll never let him go. And I'll never be alone. 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 Not with my coin-operated boy. This bridge was written to make you feel smitten with my sad picture of girl getting bitter. Can you extract me from my plastic fantasy? I didn't think so, but I'm still convincible. Will you persist even after I bet you $1 billion that I'll never love you? And will you persist even after I kiss you goodbye for the last time? Will you keep on trying to prove it? I'm dying to lose it. I'm losing my confidence. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want to. I want to. I want to. I want to. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want I want I want I want a coin-operated boy. If I had a star to wish on for my life, I can't imagine any flesh and blood could be his match. I can even take him in the bath. Coin-operated boy. He may not be real experienced with girls, but I know he feels like a boy should feel. Isn't that the point? That is why I want a coin-operated boy with a pretty coin-operated voice, saying that he loves me, that he's thinking of me, straight and to the point. That is why I want a coin-operated boy. Writing keeps your words at bay, tending to the sores that stay. Happiness is just a dash away when I open a familiar scar. Pain goes shooting like a star. Comfort hasn't failed to follow so far. And you might say it's self-indulgent, you might say it's self-destructive, but you say it's more productive. And it and scratch my name, but the ugly marks are worth the momentary gain. When I drive a sharpened object in choirs of angels seem to sing hymns of hate in memorandum. And you might say it's self-indulgent, you might say it's self-destructive, but you see it's more productive than if I were to be happy. And sappy songs about sex and cheating, bland accounts of two lovers meeting, make me want to give mankind a beating. You might say it's self-destructive, but you see I'd kick the bucket 60 times before I'd kick the habit. As the skin rips off, I cherish the revolting thought that even if I quit, there's not a chance in hell I'd stop until anyone can see the signs in the summertime. Thank you for your pity, you are too kind. And you might say it's self-inflicted, but you see that's contradictory. Would anyone practice self-destruction? Unpaid opinions are sick competing. They all know that their minds are cheating. Makes me want to give mankind a beating. I've tried bandages and sinking. I've tried gloves and even thinking. I've tried Vaseline. I've tried everything. No one cares if your back is bleeding. They're concerned with their hair receding. Looking back, it was all maltreating. Every thought that could mislead makes me want to give myself a
Dance with me, tango on broken dreams. Don't let me sleep, I dare not wake. Has the world now finally lost its way? Tell me not that this mess is from my duress. Walk with me across debris, take a promenade. We shut ourselves down, we ran aground, it's sabotage. Mayday, mayday, do you copy me? I'm feeling incomplete in the world you made for me. Mayday, mayday, can you hear me now? 'Cause I'm counting down and baby we can't stick around. There's no more time for you and I, this is goodbye. Fly with me on parachute silk so fine. My Valentine, sweet cyanide. Final request, fuck the SOS. Spare the radio waves, we can't be saved. Walk with me across debris, take a promenade. We shut ourselves down, we ran aground, it's sabotage. Mayday, mayday, do you copy me? I'm feeling incomplete in the world you made for me. Mayday, mayday,
I came back to my hometown incognito to forget about it all. Suddenly I heard, hey there, Papito, you don't ever give a call. Remember me, we used to skip school together. Said to me, drunk girl, policeman. Now where have you been all my life? I've been skipping school since then. Yeah, I've been watching trains swiftly rolling by. I've been jumping them without long goodbyes. To uncover rules of life and how to break them well. And a key to my gypsy autopilot and my story to tell. Hey! So we ran to outskirts of our town, to the working man dance hall, where all night we played piano, off the chairs about to fall. Then we climbed the ladder to the attic, where once I showed her mother's song. Above the street were all them crazy dreamers, still talking nonsense all night long. Hey, whoa, 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 nonsense all night long. Still writing their first song. But I've been watching trains swiftly rolling by. I've been jumping down without long goodbyes, to uncover rules of life and how to break them well. And the key to my gypsy autopilot and my story to tell. So hey! And we laughed, and we cried, and we recited sacred texts, and we rose, and we fell, and then we said, okay, what's next? But if you keep on watching trains swiftly rolling by, one day you will be gone without long goodbyes. To uncover rules of life and how to break them well, and a key to your gonzo turbo gypsy autopilot and your story to tell, story to tell.
Now you might pray to God, y'all, but I like Lucifer best of all.
Don't keep changing, waiting. Don't keep changing, waiting.
Sunday school is a place for fools. It's hot in hell, but the devil's cool.
Don't keep changing, waiting. Don't keep changing, waiting.
So don't just sit there, join the club. Sell your soul to Beelzebub.
Hey, everybody, it is I, Count Jackula, your favorite satanic streamer here for yet another satanic stream here on this beautiful Friday the 13th. So let the sin begin. How is everybody? Hoping you're all good. Hoping the world is not treating you too badly at the moment. Oh boy. Hey Stacy, hey Alan, what is up? Hope you guys are doing well. Oh boy. Hoping you're all good. Chrome Bison, how you doing? Going to a Krampus event tomorrow. Ooh, good times, good times. Speaking of Krampus, we saw Red One yesterday, the Santa Claus action movie with J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus and The Rock as an elf. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Not going to change your life, but it is a stupid, big, stupid movie that knows exactly what it is. You know, it's got a Krampus. It's got a bunch of other like obscure Christmas lore going on. Hey, Daniel, you picked up Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Oh, Alan Moore's Swamp Thing is a great book. Yeah, Life and Death. Yeah, Life and Death is great. Life and Death is great. Chrome Bison, you're getting over a cold. Oh, sorry about that, man. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Red One's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's very dumb. It's basically Red Sleigh Down, but they gotta rescue Santa Claus. Like, hey, Flashman, how you doing? Yeah, you're on a Rob Zombie. Perry says they are on a Rob Zombie interview kick. Oh yeah, no, Rob Zombie's really funny. Can be really funny in an interview. You know. Yeah. Dumb Fun sounds good now. Yeah. You should check it out. Check it out. Red One, pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't realize that it had been in theaters for 2 weeks. I thought I thought it would come out. I didn't realize it had come out, but it's already on streaming, so you can check it out. Hey, that blonde artist, how you doing? Artisanal. Flashman is prepping food, playing video games. Yeah, I've been I'm playing two games right now. One of which is Metroid Dread. Went back and decided, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can conquer this game because I got about halfway through it and then put it down because I got frustrated. Uh, I'm not sure I'm not going to get frustrated again because they have these enemies in Dread called the Emmys, the EMMIs, and if they catch you, you just die. And the bosses are not easy. Like I put that shit on normal mode and because I'm a man. But I'm looking at it going man, maybe I should have gone with easy. Maybe I should have gone with easy because holy crap. I think it's kicking my ass. Blonde artist, you're working on commissions. Oh, excellent. Excellent. And see, the other game I'm playing is Pacific Drive, which is you're driving a car. The premise of the game is you're driving a car through like an anomalous zone, you know, like a zone where like weird shit exists. Yeah, I was stuck on Kraid for a couple of days. You know, finally got him. Finally got him, and now I'm like wandering my way towards the next boss. Yeah, I did pick up Pacific Drive. It's pretty good. I don't know. I'm not. You can tell it's one of those games that's not going to have like a smash bang ending or anything. Because it's one of those like Firewatch style games. Where it's like, oh, pick up this to, you know, repair that in order to use the phone, you know, like one of those kind of games. But the thing that I like about it is that it all centers around your station wagon. Like you're constantly driving this car and the car's constantly falling apart. So you're constantly like putting it back together. You're constantly repairing it. And as like a guy who like has an interest in things car mechanic, it's pretty neat. But man, I am not as good at video games as I used to be. I don't know what it is. Like I could feel my reflexes slow or a little slower than they were when I was a kid, you know? You know, because that Metroid Dread is hard. Yeah, I keep trying to like I keep thinking maybe I want to buy like a copy of like Tetris or something. You know, maybe get like Tetris 99 or something like that. Let's see, how much is it? $30. Oh no, it's free? Huh. Yeah, I'll have to. I know I download. The thing is I know. I know that I bought. I know I bought Metroid Dread. I downloaded it. Like I know I downloaded Metroid Dread, so I know I have a Nintendo account. But somehow I'm like, I gotta find my password because it's been so long. Excuse me. It's been so long that I can't remember. Excuse me. It's been so long that I can't remember what my password was. Hey, Neo Geo and Alexander, what's up? No reply, Nintendo account. Aha. Okay, okay, yeah, all right. So getting the password back, that's actually fair. Resetting my password will actually be fairly trivial. Okay, I have enough information that, like, I guess I just needed to be at my fucking computer and not in front of not in front of the Switch. The Switch is hooked up to the TV. I really don't want to buy a subscription to a console. I'd rather just buy a game and like have that be the deal. Maybe I'll buy like Tetris Effect or something. 40 bucks. Jesus. About Tetris. Just play. Don't give me any of this other crap. It. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Works. Keyboard's being difficult. Wow! Huh. You want Christmas to be over with already? Yeah, I know what you mean. Christmas ain't like my favorite time of year either. I'm such a basic bitch when it comes to Tetris. Like, I don't do anything fancy. I just fucking drop those lines. Oh, someone's complaining about tourists. Hello, kitty. I am playing a Russian game about Gulag or something. Oh no! I have debulked myself. Hey, quick, let's make up fake Russian words like Krapotsky. Tubushenko. Be very culturally insensitive, like real Russian. Hi, cat. Daddy's talking to people while playing a Tetris game no one can see because he's a brilliant entertainer. He is brilliant entertainer that way. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, I hear you, kitty. You cry in pain. The world is hopeless. You hear this little beast back here? Uh-oh. It is becoming a little more difficult. And Kitty is insistent meowing. Okukapka. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. No, Kitty. No need to meow incessantly. Cat is not giving up. We will see who lasts longer. We will see who has Krasnos. I feel like I should have completed level by now, but this I think he's just infinite, like Gulag. You're trapped in Siberia. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. We We have made oopsie. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh, now we are. Oh, now we are. Oh, the West is winning. Uh-oh. Oh, we are in real trouble now. Oh, boy. Well, that was good. I went straight to Gulag. Oh, no. And things were looking so promising. Party promised me Gulag would be a no-go. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Went to a Jason mask. Wait. I went to a smoke shop today and they had a Jason mask with a what attached to it? A test tube attached to it? I know, Flashman. Western spies. You know. A bong attached to it. Oh. Oh, okay. It's bong, man. Oh, jeez. But oh, it's like a Jason gas mask bong. Oh, okay. Got it. Like I was trying to envision that in my mind. And all I was coming up with was a bong, like a classic like tube bong with like Jason's mask at the bowl, at the bulb, you know. Hey, from Bangkok, how you doing? Oh, geez, now I played Tetris. My brain is just like emptied out. I'm in that chill Zen zone. And Chill Zen is good, but not necessarily good for entertainment. Oh, Blue Sky. I tried solving a Rubik's Cube today. Yeah, I know there's a trick to it, but I could never master it. I could never figure out the trick. Oh, you're working on a new art project. Good. Still want out, eh? Well, guess I better release the beast. Dang kitty. Oh, man. Kitty is little beast. Why they give first graders midterms of finals, I'll never understand. Well, man, it was weird. Like, I always really liked pop quizzes. I don't know why. Maybe it's my ADHD brain. Just the sudden, oh, hey, do something. Okay. I always took them as learning opportunities to figure out, like, what it was I didn't know. But I always hated agonizing about my grades all the time, you know? Like at one point, I was at a school that graded homework. Can you believe that shit? You're gonna grade homework? I mean, you correct homework, but like grade it? Like you got to be able to. One of the problems I always had with schools, I was like, you got to be allowed to get shit wrong. As opposed to one mistake is going to destroy everything, because that's how you like discourage people from trying. Yeah, I hated it. I hated it. Oh, let's grade your homework. You get an A. You got a D because you got everything wrong. You're like, come on. Yeah, one of the other reasons that I also discovered that one of the reasons a lot of rich people, a lot of people with money like private schools is that you can bribe people to change grades. In a public school, that's actually a lot harder. I also discovered yeah, schools shouldn't grade homework. I mean, they should grade you on whether you. I actually don't think homework is actually that useful. Um, like studying for a test is one thing, but like homework, like really? Yeah, my homework is read this page of the picture dictionary and put the stickers in the right spot. Not much to grade. Yeah. I always hated homework because it was like it's like school follows you everywhere, and I hated school. I hated school. Hated school. Still hate it. Yeah, I also found out how in the current system, if you want your kid to do well in school, there actually is a very simple trick. There's a very simple trick to getting your kid to do well in school, which is you do homework with them every day and you don't let it take more than an hour. And I hate the endless arguments over procedure. Yeah, school's designed to fuck the new generation. It really is. It's designed to fuck you over. You know, I don't. It's why it makes me so angry. You know, I think in my opinion, one of the worst things was new math. That was terrible. That was terrible. Worrying more about the process than the answer. Like, that's ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, if you do it enough, you understand the process. So, in my opinion, most math up until you get to algebra is really just all about drilling. And I went through I had 2 years of algebra and not once did PEMDAS come up. That's how bad my math education was. I didn't learn about PEMDAS until my 30s. Yeah, it was really too bad. Yeah, same system. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the current way math is done. I also don't like the way current way school is done, period. You know, oh, I hated book reports. I hated them. Yeah, I always, yeah, they wanted to stop cheating, but let all the preppies buy their way through it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, that shit happens all the time. So here you are trying to do your best, wondering why you're failing. And it's because, well, the system is not designed for you to succeed. You know, it's one of the problems that I have with yeah, sometimes I feel book reports were made to discourage reading, you know, because I never knew what they were looking for when they said book report. It's like, do you want me to just tell you the plot? Do you what is it you're looking for? You know? Do you just want me to write for a page about the book? Like what needs to be there, you know? Like I was always trying to like fill out a checklist with it and like it wouldn't be till much later that I realized I could have just I could have basically written anything. But one of my problems was I was a very slow reader. I'm still kind of I'm still a slow reader, you know. You know, if I don't really care about what I'm reading, I'll put a book down and not pick it back up, you know. So I don't know how many times I tried to get through I slogged through the incredible journey, you know, or Old Yeller, or one of them things. Fuck. Or the Red Pony. Fuck the Red Pony. Fuck Steinbeck. You know, Steinbeck books. How many times can a kid kill a horse? That's Steinbeck. Yeah, the system is one size fits all. You just may not be included in the all. Yeah. Yeah. And of course people are like, well, the system is bad. And I'm like, well, the system has not been repaired for decades. Yeah. So I'm always like, Yeah, it shouldn't feel like a race. Worse if they made you read Ayn Rand. Oh, God. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Fuck Ayn Rand. I can't get over all the ways in which, like, Ayn Rand is just bullshit. Just absolute horse crap. You know? Pride and Prejudice is at least literature. It's not a very exciting book. Yeah, happy to read Tolkien or Frankenstein or Dracula or something like that. C.S. Lewis, yeah. I kind of want to. You know what I think actually would probably help with book reports, particularly at like lower grades, um, is if in before you do the written part, uh, you should have to give like an oral presentation on how far you've gotten in the book so far. So that the teacher can like fucking help walk you through what it is that they're they're looking for in the assignment. You know, it shouldn't be graded. It should just be, well, it should be you have to do it. You know, well, unless like you got something stopping you, like, you know, you got Stephen Hawking disease or something. Um but really just be like, I'm reading Dracula. It's about a vampire. You know, and just basically and keep it like 5-10 minutes. You know, just go down the, and they don't even need to like stand up. You just like, no, just go in order, left to right, back to front to back. You know, just in a few sentences, tell me what the book's about. It's about a vampire and a guy who comes and you know what's Dracula about? And it's about this lawyer who goes to a strange land and discovers the guy who's brought him there is a vampire. Okay. What about you? It's Pride and Prejudice about like, you know, there's these three sisters and the three guys that they're kind of interested in. You know, good and simple, you know. I didn't read it. Well, that's too bad. That's not good at all. I also think, excuse me, I also think that certain graphic novels should be fair game. I think you should be allowed to do a book report on Mouse. You know, or hell, even, even things like All Star Superman or not All Star Batman, though. Ugh. Yeah, yeah. Shakespeare's actually very easy to follow once you get past the pretension, the conceits of like iambic pentameter. Once you get past that, the stories are actually quite simple. They're quite easy to understand. Yeah, Brave New World. Ooh, man, that is a rough one. Like 1984 is actually very, 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 very straightforward. Um, because that's about authoritarianism. That's about fascism. Um, Brave New World is Brave New World's about neoliberalism and capitalism. It's actually way more complex. Despite the fact that it's a shorter book, it's a way more complex one. Um, in 1984, you have a single perspective, and the book walks you through everything. Brave New World is about how it's about how neoliberalism traps you. It's about the edifice that it creates and how, you know, dehumanizing it is. But not because you're a cog in a machine, how dehumanizing it is seemingly just to do it. Just because it's what's done. Oh yeah, Stanley Kubrick knew when to stop with Clockwork Orange. He knew where to stop it. He knew where the ending was. The ending of his movie was, I was cured, all right. Like how the generations treat each other. That's what Clockwork Orange is all about. How do we control these out of control kids? And the answer is really, well, they're kids. Kids get out of control. What what else are you gonna have them do? You know, basically saying that British society doesn't really give young people a lot of options. I found I find yeah, I prefer the punchier ending of I was cured all right. You know, which was the initial published ending of the book. Like that's where the book initially stopped when it was first printed. In Ford We Trust always seemed funny to me because my mom had a Ford Escort that was always in the shop. Yep. Yep. Oh, we're talking about books. Talking about books because we were ranting about education and how much we actually hated book reports. You know. Yeah, I have no mouth and I must scream. Yeah, there's a book report for you. You know, what's this about? This is about anger at God. Oh, Fight Club. Very misunderstood book. Very misunderstood book. Yeah. What's Fight Club really about? Everything is a cult. No matter what you do, you're part of a cult. And there's no way for society to get out of it. Only the individual can escape. Usually, but not always. It's a mean, mean little book. Fight Club is. But people get caught on the whole like anti-capitalism part of the message, part of the book, and don't tend to graduate to the larger point. The larger point being, oh, this is just how society runs. Oh, sorry. It's just how it is. Yeah, they missed the bigger picture on Fight Club. Oh yeah, Project Mayhem is super fucked up. Like one of the things that I find like really interesting is just how we cult. Oh, I haven't read Invisible Monsters. Is that any good? Let's see. Narrator of the story: Shannon McFarlane is a disfigured former model who goes from multiple pseudonyms. Do 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 do. It's very hard to read. It's a good book. If you're used to the climax being at the beginning and not knowing the main character's name till the end. Huh. Hmm. God. Have I ever read Disco Bloodbath? No, I haven't. Disco Bloodbath, huh? Wait, James St. James. That's familiar. Oh, you wrote Disco Bloodbath that was later made into the feature film Party Monster. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've never actually read it. Well, I've seen that movie, so. What is. You did a report on that book? Oh, that sounds like a good one to do a report on. What's my opinion on Peter Pan the book? Oh, I find it frustrating that frustrating. I think that's the best word for it. Frustrating. Um, when we're doing the adventure stuff, everything is great, but when we get into like Peter Pan starting a family of his own and blah blah blah, like I really tune out. Like I really just don't under. It just doesn't really jive with me very well. Not the least of which is one of the problems that I have with that book is it just I don't like books that talk about, oh, you have to grow up, but skip over sexual attraction. I don't like those. I don't like books that do that. Peter Pan does that. What's one of the other ones? C.S. Lewis did that all the time. There was another one. Like, strangely enough, the guy who wrote the Black Cauldron books didn't skip over it. And he was like one of the most overtly Christian authors of the major fantasists of the era. Like, more so than Lewis. But even he, like, had stuff about boys and girls, you know. Yeah, but it's one of the most important aspects of growing up, and like we skip over it just like the Bible does, and it's like no, you know. So it's one of those things. So it's one of those things for like take the book It, right? It's got that preteen gangbang scene in it. Not the best, but it talks about it. It talks about it and how like how one of the biggest things in everyone's life is their messed up and broken relationship with the opposite sex. And in one person's case, like the fact that he's gay. Yeah, frustration was your experience with it as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I well, it's also weird because he's Peter Pan? You know what I mean? You know, so you would think there should be a little bit more in there, but Carrie, a better coming of age story than Peter Pan. Definitely more satisfying. All right, let's see what this
Up
is.
here, we understand how shipping works, okay? We're all adults here, we know. And let me be clear when I say that you're allowed to ship whoever it is that you want to ship, my pals. You want to ship problematic people, you go ahead and do it. As long as it's not hurting anybody. As long as you are not physically hurting other people. Ship who you want. I don't care. Ship all the ships. Send out the entire Navy fleet. I think we have finally moved past the point of fandom, at least I hope. Where people can go, I ship this character with this ship character. And we still have to have, like, some dude being like, I have a problem with that. Well, actually, if you want to know, we cannot have Sonic shipped with Shadow because it's the gays. Like we can't, please. I feel like we can move behind this now. Nerd! Yeah, no. It's not even my good nerd glasses. It's just my regular nerd glasses. Actually... Look, Shadow is the ultimate life form, so he's probably gay. You right. You right. Who am I to argue that fact? I'm not gonna argue that fact at all. It's valid logic, as far as I'm concerned.
About a month ago, I discovered Pumpkin Potion.
Next to the Wii story, the Wii Christmas story.
Yeah, it was about a month ago. Have I seen Miss Lala? I've not. Is that another VTuber?
Every city is different. I recently had friends go to New York, right? And I didn't realize it. They just were like, heads up, like, these are huge. Like, what is happening? Like,
you're like, thank you. I know they east and west. I know, but yes, I pride myself on having huge, being huge.
They are huge. Thank you. As I'm like making sure they don't get hit by a car. You know, like I'm like, hey, I sit down here. I sit down here. That bus will not stop for you.